Hello, we're back. This is a Avoidable Meteor. We're going to start off for where we left from. I think, sorry about, well, the video before this, because that would be uploaded before this. I lost a little bit of the audio. So I think I'm only talking for like 5, maybe 10 minutes, and then it just cuts out. I'm trying to use this new software because I record on a different computer, and then I put it over because I haven't yet found a recording software for the PC. And yeah, so it just is being buggy lately. Let's fingers crossed that it's working this time. Otherwise, I'll have to record this all over again. But let's resume. Yeah, we were here last time, so what were we doing? Let's have a look at that.
A leather bag like the ones used by country doctors for carrying their equipment. If I swipe the bag, it'd cause confusion while people look for it, and I might be able to sneak onto the train. The only problem is, I can't take the bag with me.
Alright, let's look at the newspapers. I think we did this.
Burglary in British Museum, 1 casualty, £5,000 damage, culprit unknown. Return of the Raven? I'd have escaped anyway, but Inch just couldn't resist playing with dynamite. I hope the security guard recovers soon.
I think we did all this in the last episode, so sorry. If you want to
There probably
skip
isn't
forward,
a
you
single
can.
newspaper between Moscow and Madrid that's not reporting on the burglary. I'm famous. Unfortunately, not for the sort of elegantly executed theft I'd like to be known for.
Alright, let's see about that.
They won't let me ride along in the freight car, not even if I ask nicely.
And if I remember correctly, there's 2 things over here.
The conductor from the train. He's keeping a watchful eye on his passengers and their luggage. The train's been held up, and he seems to want to prevent further delays. If I try to just get on the train, the conductor would probably stop me and might even turn me over to the police. I can't risk that. Sometimes you can find useful things in a waste bin, but this one seems to have been emptied recently.
Right, doesn't seem like there's much left.
Not a chance. The doctor could easily spot me taking his bag. He'd sound the alarm, and our Swiss friend would have no choice but to arrest me. And then we'd have a real problem.
What's the crate to do with?
The crate must have had bananas or something in it. It's empty now.
Could I put the crate over the bag? No, I've done it again. I need to look where the A button is.
It's built out of thin wooden boards. Probably didn't have to bear much weight.
Now I've got it. As soon as I start walking, it disappears. What do I have in my inventory? A knife. Look at the leather.
Inch loves the spotlight and has a flair for the dramatic. Why else would he call himself the Raven? I don't like having to risk my own neck as part of his drama. What's the point of leaving messages for his opponent?
Examine envelope.
Huh. A ticket for a trip on the MS Lydia from Venice to Cairo, some banknotes, and a passport. Blank. No personal info, no picture. Inch has brilliant contacts in the underworld. He knows the best counterfeiters, technicians, pickpockets, and con men. He remains anonymous, though. Most of them don't even know they're working for him. Mr. X, his contact in Cairo, probably doesn't have a clue who he is.
Okay, because I thought Mr. X was actually the Raven, but... Alright. He said that was light wood, like lightweight, so maybe if we use the knife...
My travel documents. I shouldn't have it.
The knife on that one.
Huh. I can probably pry the bottom boards off without too much effort.
Works.
They're thin, and the nails are short. Perfect. It looks like a normal crate.
Now let's take the crate and put it over there.
It's now or never.
Hey, you! Scram!
Yes, sir. Let the games begin.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Can't you see that I am talking to the constable?
The train is leaving in a few minutes, sir. I have to ask you to board it now.
We should get on. Perhaps we'll be able to continue our conversation during the trip.
I won't stand in the way. Oh, where's my bag?
You left it right there.
I know that. I want to know where it is now.
I don't know. I'll look for it right away. If you gentlemen would get on the train in the meantime...
I will hold you and your employers liable for this.
I'm sure he'll find the bag. Come on, Dr. Gebhardt. I will help you with your luggage.
Fine.
So that's how his bag got missing. Oh, went missing.
As soon as I'm on the train,
Let's talk to him.
the conductor doesn't really seem to know where to search for the lost bag. Finding a particular piece of luggage at a railway station is like finding a needle in a haystack.
Give him a tip.
You seem to be searching for something. Can I help?
Go away. There's no money to be earned here.
That's not what I mean. I just thought, if you're looking for a brown bag,
Why? Did you steal one?
if that were true, I wouldn't be offering to help you. I saw a little blonde boy take the bag. He ran off with it, over there.
Really? Thanks.
Isn't that the bag?
Where?
That must be one hell of a heavy
Nothing
newspaper.
personal. No! Oh, man!
You'll get in touch if you notice anything new. Of course. What's the matter? The door. I can't open it. Let me have a look. The compartment is locked.
Damn, I can't let the professor see me. I shadowed him for days in London. He might recognize me.
Calm down, Professor. I'll see what I can do.
You don't understand. My compartment.
All right. Just wait here.
Professor Lucien seems to travel light. The Baroness's luggage takes up half a freight car. I don't think that the suitcase or the bag contain anything that could help me out. I better leave as little evidence as possible.
It's quite funny because he had the second eye all along and he didn't bother looking in there.
My God, I barely look like myself.
But seriously.
The sink. No, that won't help me now. Professor Lucien hasn't slept a single night in the cabin yet. The towel is unused.
Oh, take it. Might as well.
If I twisted it, then I'd have a sort of rope. I'm not as good as the Raven at slipping into other roles. He's had decades to perfect it. Whatever. It'll be good enough for the people on the train.
Right, I think that's it over here.
It was the only window that was open in the station, so it was a good way to get onto the train. And now, it might be my only way out.
Let's head out.
The window to the right should be the Baroness's cabin, and the one on the left is the saloon car. The roof could be my escape route. This is the saloon car. The coal car and an old-fashioned steam engine are in front of it. That's the Baroness's cabin. Inch is probably with her. I wouldn't mind jumping through the window and giving them both the surprise of a lifetime. But then the Baroness would freak out. And Inch would be forced to report the event to the police.
Alright,
There must be someone in the saloon car. They'd see me if I climbed along the side of the train.
let's head out.
If I stand up, my head is level with the roof, but the roof is too slanted and smooth to climb.
It's hot.
Whew. There's nothing quite like traveling on a train. I should be able to move about freely in the train, as long as I keep away from Professor Lucien. The other guests don't know me, and conductors change several times during the journey. A new face shouldn't seem suspicious to anyone.
Cool.
Young man,
Yes, sir?
tell me, when did they switch to self-service on the Orient Express? Should they not have informed the passengers about that in advance?
Forgive me, sir. I was...
And what about my bag? Did your colleague find it?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know.
I expected as much. There will be consequences. And now, bring me my coffee.
Of course, sir. Asshole.
Alright, let's...
Beer, wine, champagne, gin, brandy, and whiskey. The richest snobs take the same medicine as the poorest slobs.
Let's head behind there. What do we have? Oh, we have keys. Knife, and then two... Alright, that's...
Huh. A dish with old people's candy. Butterscotch, I think.
Pick some. Oh, and that's when Lady Westmacott says the guy stole
Even
some
pigs
sweets.
get to drink from the finest porcelain. If I mess with the doctor, I might blow my cover. So I'll have to grin and bear it and serve our esteemed passenger his coffee. A small portable radio. The reception is surprisingly good here in the mountains.
I'll take
I
it.
won't be able to use the radio, but the antenna, on the other hand, a thin, short metal rod that can be extended. Something like that might come in handy.
Okay. Grab the coffee.
There's still some coffee left.
Pour him his cup of tea or coffee.
A cup of coffee for the gentleman.
Do you know what the problem with people like you is?
You mean our lack of a sense of duty, or our skin color? Or a lack of respect for our elders? We have so many flaws.
Let's say I saw something about him.
He didn't even want to hear why it took so long to get his coffee. He just wanted to tear into someone, just wanted to assert his will. It's a sad life if you have to pump yourself up by deflating others.
Right, is there anything else to do over here?
Some people would need a drink to steady their nerves, doing what I'm doing, but not me. I want a clear head if I'm gonna get this envelope onto the safe.
See if there's anything else over here. I have these keys, so... Hey, open this.
Let's see. It fits!
Oh, cool.
Huh. A lot of odds and ends. A hairnet, batteries, a half pack of cigarettes, an unused toothbrush. The bartender probably has to serve as a jack of all trades, like a concierge in a hotel. So, is there anything useful? Here we go, a small shaving mirror. Let's see. It fits.
Oh, I thought I was gonna lock it. Alright. Before I go talk to anybody else, I'm going to end the episode here and join back in the next episode.